Okay. First of all, we're going to try the Formula lights. Here on Watkins Glen. No bus stop chicane. First YouTube stream. I hope you all like it. I hope you follow along. Sim driving for quite a while. Controller for Formula One cars back from, I think, 2008. A little competitive here and there. More recently, grown to Gran Turismo. Began Knockout Performance Racing League. Got a hand stretched across iRacing. Settle Corso Evo will be coming out soon. We'll be jumping right into that as soon as we can. Got some console drivers, some PC drivers. Really started to hone my skill here once I met the guys from Knockout, and before that it was not Knockout. We were just a group of guys in another league. So a couple of us decided to go ahead and see how we do it on it. I think we're faring pretty well. Love to do this. I would love to do this, rather than a regular work day. Or we want to be a race car driver. This is a nice, simple way to not be, in an accident where it costs you money, where it hurts you. Good to practice, road practice. Max Verstappen, Formula One driver. Many others, Dale Jr., NASCAR. A lot of people jumped on during the coronavirus gig, but a lot of professional drivers did find this as a substitute to continue to hone their craft as they were off the track. So I feel like this is the best place for me to be. Picked up pace. Gran Turismo, as we spent our time on there. Knockout is still available on Gran Turismo 7. Moderators, administrators. Yeah, really organized function going on. Lots of events. Our biggest deal is people who want to be passionate, people that are just like us, who kind of stay at home with gamers and, considered outcasts and nerds for doing what we do. Turns out there's a lot more of us than people think, and we can turn this into something real. Very exciting. Consistently 136, 136 below 136 is what we're kind of looking for.
8. New fast flat for you.
Equipment. Sitting full cockpit. T300 RSGT base with a Sparkle P310. TLCM, Thrustmaster load cell, magnetic pedals. Sim racing gloves, sim racing socks with the padding on the bottom. Adjustable OW seat. Got the Thrustmaster shifter add-on. Power 14700, 4060 Super. This was got it still right.
That was your fast flat session.
Time trialing, then we get used to the track, then used to the car, see where we have some space to make up. It's a 10:45 race, if I don't do more work, nonsense like that.
Hello.
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 We're streaming on YouTube.
Are you?
Yeah, right now I'm doing my first little test session.
Little test.
Time trialing in the Super Formula at Watkins Glen. Did my little intro for, you know,
4.
Yeah.
all this fun
I'm doing
practicing.
spin day for the
Not
kids
cussing.
in school.
Oh, so you're off?
Yeah, but I got kids with schoolwork.
That's okay. That's okay. Just NyQuil.
They actually have to do work. Weston's in 3rd grade and has a laptop they send home.
Wow. Yeah,
The Maverick
that's a
is
lot
in
of
kindergarten.
That's a lot of pressure on these kids, man.
And the Maverick in kindergarten has a laptop. Yep.
I know. I watch some of like when my nieces are bringing in their schoolwork now that they're teenagers now, but I don't remember exactly how old they were, but they were learning how to write code on the computer and read algorithms. I'm like,
This
what?
is
I don't even know what
this
that
is just
means.
because it's snowing and it's a snow day. They still have school, but it's not like the full day of school.
Right.
But they still have to do schoolwork to make it classify as a school day.
I'm telling you, at some point they're just gonna get rid of schools altogether. Every kid's gonna be homeschooled from a laptop.
Yep. They can technically.
They kind of did with coronavirus, right?
Well, that's what this fit stuff is from that.
Right, most of it came from that, yeah. Even my job, we had to do screen sharing and things like this on all those different face sharing platforms. I still don't understand what I'm looking at half the time.
You like Weston today, he's got STEM, so he's got to build a snowman or build a snow fort and build a track outside with the sled.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Maverick's got PE for school today, and his PE class after he does his little bit of schoolwork is play outside the rest of the day.
That sounds perfect. That sounds absolutely perfect. Do a little bit of work and then go and play. But,
Yep.
we just had the whole day off. Our biggest task was waiting for that ticker to come up on the bottom of the television to let us know our school closed.
Right.
You remember standing in front of that like you were reading?
Waiting to see the school or the county.
Alphabetically. Mine was
Yep.
L, dude. Longwood.
They're like, no way, they missed it. That can't be right.
You'd be sitting there waiting. My stepfather used to scream, "Go brush your teeth while you're waiting. Your brother can watch."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do as much talking as I can intentionally so I can teach myself to catch my curses. But I did flip that ticker that says this is not meant for, kids.
Yeah. Well, then you're fine.
Well, I didn't put an age restriction below it, though,
Yeah.
So I kind of said, hey, it's not really intended for kids, but if they do happen to come in the room, it's like you're going to get some adult conversation is what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I got to learn to cool out anyways. This is a good way to make sure I keep an eye on myself. And I can hang on to the video and watch it back later, and Diana can laugh at me for it.
Uh-huh.
That would be good.
Yep. You missed ACC last night.
Well, I was trying to do, man stuff with my woman. Just trying, spread the time
Just
out.
because showed up.
I know. I thought you guys
Zippy-
were gonna set up an event, and all of a sudden it was like, wait, are we doing this right now? And then I saw
And
you were on there.
Zippy showed up. Chain showed up.
Wow,
We had 6 people at one time.
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I still gotta go ahead and buy it and download it. But...
I wonder if you could. I don't know if you can transfer that. If you had Xbox, it'd probably be transferable. But
it's not like I have a disk drive where I can just throw the PS4 disc into the PC,
oh, I ain't gonna let you do that anyhow. It wouldn't read it like that now.
Right.
But your computer will make it look better than what the PS5 does.
Yeah, I imagine so. I mean,
And then plus you can also yeah, and
Everybody
plus
says
you can
this one don't hold up to the graphics of Gran Turismo, but the PS4 version, it beats it by a lot.
yeah, just because it's like, oh, this just feels so much better than iRacing. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it feels more arcadey. It's a perfect transition.
When you hit the gas on ACC, man, the car doesn't go.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not. There's no power right then and there. You hit the gas on iRacing, the power's there.
Well, it depends on the car you're in. Like the Super Formula I'm driving right now has a laggy
No, I'm
turbo
talking about
with it.
ACC to iRacing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying iRacing does a good job of going across the board saying, hey, we have all these cars and every single one of them is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like ACC,
but I'm just saying on ACC, you hit the gas and in the McLaren, dude, it doesn't want to spin out. It takes a second for the car to get moving again, even in first gear.
Right.
Well, you hit the gas in first gear on iRacing, the power's there. You're going to spin out.
In most cases, yeah.
So we raced on Zolder last night.
I like ACC a lot. You know that, man.
I do too, but when Just Because said that, I was like, man, they're two different animals.
They are. Well, this is a consoler's closest catch or the PC closest catch. So, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, and it's always been this way, ACC is best for console if you want to be a simulator driver who is a race car driver. Closest you're going to get on the console. iRacing is the pinnacle. Everybody knows this for a billion years. And
then Astro Corey, he was like, yeah, I think the tracks look better on ACC than iRacing. I said, you can't even say that. You haven't even been on iRacing.
Yeah.
I said, first of all, the tracks look close to being identical. They do. I said, but iRacing, there's dirt on the tracks. There's wherever people run, there's marbles on the track. There's bumps on the track on iRacing that they have different patches in the blacktop where they added blacktop.
They had to change the concrete over because
right.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, iRacing doesn't have that, or ACC doesn't have that. Sorry.
Although they do a very good job of track mapping, man, they really do. You know,
yeah, they do.
They do. It feels more simulator rather than arcade. So
arcade, right?
It's my opinion. It's that transition point where you're like, all right, I want to stop playing arcade games. You went over to GT7, you're like, cool. And then you go to ACC, and it's make or break. Either you like ACC, and you end up going on to iRacing. I feel like it's a one-way shot.
Right.
Or you don't. You hang around at GT7 and have some good competitive races in a simcade.
Yeah. The thing, like I said about GT7, is you can race side by side with somebody and touch somebody and not ruin each other's race.
Yeah. Not so much, right?
But at the same time, that's not realistic to me.
A knockout performance racing league event where all difficulty is maxed out, there is no ghosting, and all penalties are as real as they come. That was for YouTube.
Right, on GT7. That's as good as you're gonna get.
It's close as we can make it, guys.
But like my safety rating on iRacing on ACC, I'm not worried about any of the stuff on ACC. And I told Corey, you got to have something fun to go to.
Our main focus. At the same time, it will serve a really good purpose for team events to go across the ACC. Yeah. And I kind of
right. That's what I told him. I said all the GT7 guys can come over here, and some of us iRacing guys can come over here. We can all meet in the middle and race.
That's a great middle ground. I'd be happy to go there than to GT.
But what was I getting ready to say? Oh yeah, we practiced at Zolder yesterday. We were racing there.
Awesome. So
my best time was a 1:33.
So let's hear it. You raced Zolder in iRacing, and you done practice on ACC at Zolder.
Yeah.
What's the main differences? What can you really say from like a review kind of standpoint?
Well, iRacing, it's more fluent. The track feels more fluent. The cars feel more fluent. Like I said, with ACC, when you get on the gas, there's no power there.
It's laggy or?
Yeah, like there's like a 3 second lag of throttle acceleration to car to track.
Right.
Where in iRacing, as soon as you touch the gas, you got the
Yeah.
grip
Right.
down to the asphalt, like what you would have in a real car.
So how do
But the curbs are very forgiving on ACC, not so much on iRacing.
Hey, I've had 2 views already. How do I change it so that I can have pretty much? Oh, there we go. So anyone can participate, send a message. What is this slow mo? Turn that off. Message delay. No message delay. Now there's live chat, and anybody can see the stream. Save that and try again.
But no, once I get my PC, I'll download ACC.
Yeah, once you get your new one back, dude. Would you just go on the PS5 last night?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's another thing that you got to do a comparison of,
What?
the new one compared to the PS5 or the new one, the old one compared to the PS5.
And the other thing I don't like is there's like a wheel lag on ACC.
Really?
Yeah, like for mine, it's like it had like a dead zone in the middle. Like
Hmm.
when I'm turning and I go to correct,
Oh,
I'd
what you mean
have
like what the Porsche has in iRacing where it's like that little bit of a slop? Or do you mean there's actually delay?
it was the slop, but the slop was a lot more than what iRacing was. Like there was
Right,
nothing. If I was trying to counter steer, like if I would turn in and the car would start to swing around on just a touch, like what we wanted to do in iRacing,
right,
like just move the front over and then hit the gas.
right.
When you go to do that and you go to turn to the right, there is no feedback at all in the wheel.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
And then when you go turn it the other way, there's no feedback either. A little
B,
bit. Like there's like a
B,
5 degree dead zone each way you turn. There was no feedback at all. Like there's a
B,
dead zone.
B. We got to talk about it, man. I know you love the T150, and I agree with you. You're proof that you can be fast
Oh
on
yeah, well I
foot.
already know that.
But when are we going to start talking about getting you some upgraded equipment to match your skill, bro? I mean, let's be realistic. You're beyond your equipment right now. Tell me I'm lying to you. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not.
I never
I
lie to
know.
you. I always shoot it straight with you.
We know I am.
So when's that? I mean, even at 300, you want me to find a used 300 and get it to you
Nah,
or something?
nope, not yet.
I get you the cool sparkle wheel like I got. It's really cool.
No, it'd be the Moza we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, the R5. They also have the R7 if you can spend a little bit more money. I know you're balling.
After the holidays, we ain't balling so much.
I heard that. I ain't even got kids. I just got a 3-year-old puppy, and yeah, we did some work. Diana's good with that stuff, though. She loves to shop. She loves to gift.
Right. No, but all in time.
Yeah, cool. So I think Mosa is where we're looking. I kind of want Thrustmaster to pull themselves together, man. My
I think they
original
will.
wheel on like Gran Turismo 3 was a Thrustmaster. It was the Ferrari wheel. You remember that little dinky thing? Like it had
Yeah.
these 2 flat pedals. You kind of had to wedge up against something in your room because there was no real cockpit.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah,
that's the same thing as the Thrustmaster, what I got. Same thing as that Ferrari wheel.
that's what I mean. But this was way back in the day. Way back in the day when like wheels first started coming out,
Oh yeah,
had
you had the
no
one that
feedback
had no
or back at
feedback. It was just
all.
rubber bands.
Right, that was a billion years ago, dude. I wasn't driving in real life yet. I want to see when. It's not going to be if they work it out, it's when they work out that T598, man.
Just because loves it. Corey's the only one that does them because
It gets too hot.
I don't want to say it on your. I don't want to say it on your stream.
It's, well, him and his feedback has always been an issue. He always loved to crank it to the moon. But longevity of these wheels, man, I'd be concerned about a brand new, setup that burns up like that, man. I don't know. But they
Just
gotta-
because that's fine because he works with them type of motors all the time.
Right. We got a little better understanding of it.
Yep, he says it's absolutely normal.
Well, so let's change the pace a little. When are you going to be able to get off today? Because I'm pretty much going to kind of tinker with this all day.
Whenever the kids get done all their work,
Right.
that baby.
See if I can build up enough confidence to put myself in the 1045 race for this. But super formulas require you to be 130% freaking focused, so
Uh huh.
I don't know if I'm 130%, but I feel like I'm like 115% focused.
I haven't even drank a cup of coffee yet.
What is the matter with you? You do not know how to treat yourself.
I already woke up, took a shower.
So 6 people showed up to ACC last night.
Yep.
And good drivers. Good
Yep.
GT7 drivers showed up there. That's great. Man, I hate to say it, but I've been badgering about getting freaking Corey to jump over to ACC and head that up. And I think it's at the point where this is perfect for us to jump in. I just hope it's not too late. There are still so many streamers who do regular, competitive.
Like I told everybody last time, like let's get out of this. Let's go get on SimGrid. Let's join the same race with SimGrid.
Right?
The quick races.
The hard part there, I believe, is trying to send over liveries. Or is it about the same as iRacing?
No, PC. If you have ACC on PC, you can make liveries. Just you can't do it on console.
So then, league requirements is kind of out the window for the console drivers on that platform.
Correct.
Right. Maybe we can do a name change requirement or something. I'd love to see more, KO this and this guy and that guy.
Right. I'd say they got people got to stick around and be active consistently.
Well, anybody can change the name. I think that's cool. And it just shows like, hey, I want to be here,
Uh huh.
57.988. New fast flat for you.
But yeah, I had fun on ACC last night. That wasn't bad.
We didn't have a PS4 guy trying to get you to switch down to the lower model, so good. Look, I held up my end of the bargain, man. Okay? Everything I said I was going to do, I've done. Now we get
I
our
know.
race rolling.
Well, let me jump off here. I'm gonna go make sure they're getting their homework done. Or schoolwork, not homework, but schoolwork.
I'll be here.
All right, man.
There's you.
All right.
Oh, Pete, if you
What?
get a minute, go ahead and just take a look at how the YouTube is.
I was trying to find it. Did you post it?
It's on my name. You gotta look up my name. You'll see a picture of me ripping a wheelie on my motorcycle.
All right.
If not,
All right.
let me know.
I will.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Later, dude.
that was your fastest lap of the session. 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 6.092.
Let's try a race.
not in.
Let's race.
Hey, look.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. flag, checkered flag.
Ooh, tough place to start. Ooh, tough place to start. Look at how tight this freaking field is. All right, let's do this.
The estimated SOF is 1,763. Keep it clean. A DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
Yep.
Five cars left to grid.
Good time.
Green flag, green flag. You're on the right, 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear on the left.
Not 3 wide into this, guys.
Fucking stupid, man! Idiot, give room.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear. side, still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Push 5.917. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
You are clinically insane.
There's an incident ahead.
Let's go.
Nice bomb, dude. Spawn 2 last minute bombs like that and we're good. Go around me. You got paid for me.
37.682.
Yeah, Barry and Lily, but my nose clean off. New bus flat for you. The car in P4 just set the bus to flat. 35.946. Car 19 up front. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. You got a slow car on the left. There's an incident
Hold the
ahead.
brake.
Slow car ahead. Go left. front, just set the fastest lap. 35.374, 38.435, car, 17, just in front. You're in the top 10. There's an incident ahead. Left side. Keep to the right. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Então, eu termino.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Car stops on the left. Go right. Point 432. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear. Car right. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear. Right side. Clear.
You're clear, Jeremy. Wait.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Y'all too busy fighting with each other. Let me scoot right on by.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Left side. Clear. You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. There's an incident ahead. Go right.
God fucking damn it, that's me.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Dude, in that situation, I don't know what the fuck to do, but probably sitting still would have been the best thing.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left. You're in the top 10. Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear. Car right. Keep to the left. Clear. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. the left. Car on your left. Still there. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Leader is running 35.407. One flag this time. 36.124. That was your fastest lap of the session. You're losing on the current run. Gap is 1.1 seconds. There's the checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
Well done, James.
Pit box in 10. Okay, the race is over.
We'll take
Bring it
an
on
8.
in.
Take an
5,
8, please. Finish.
3,
Started 9.
2,
Finish
1.
8.
Right here.
Only one incident from me leaving the track. Very good race. This battle. $2,000 I rating. Wow. dear. Just me? Just me?
28.929. Twenty-seven point nine three three. Just set your fastest lap of the session. 26.894. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Twenty-eight point six four seven. Twenty-seven point zero two five. We've got damage on the back end. Thirty-six point zero eight six. Twenty-seven point one four seven. Twenty-six point nine eight nine. 27.278. Twenty-seven point 523. Twenty-seven point 146. Twenty-six point 914. Twenty-seven point 138. Twenty-seven point 084. Twenty-seven point 231. Twenty-seven point 22. Twenty-seven point 169. Twenty-seven point 154. 27.258. At 27.119. At 27.19. Twenty-seven point two six five. Twenty-seven point zero six nine. Twenty-seven point two two four. Twenty-seven point two four three. Twenty-seven point one eight nine. Twenty-six point eight eight seven. New bus flat for you. Twenty-seven point three one eight. Twenty-six point nine seven three. 27.137. Twenty-seven point three five nine. Twenty-seven point two seven four. Twenty-seven point one nine nine. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. 27.524. .17. .334. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. 27.225. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. 27.117.
Really cool little iracing features out here. This guy's on 26s. We can go hit him. Whoa.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, man.
Hello?
Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello?
What the heck? Why do I have that
Hey, man.
feedback? Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello?
What the heck?
What
Why do I
feedback?
have that feedback? I have my. I get
What
feedback when I
feedback?
talk. Like I can hear us talking through the stream.
Mm.
I get feedback when I talk.
Or I
I
got
can hear
bad.
us talking through the stream. Why are you going to bed?
Or I got bad.
How do
Well,
I
that's right.
turn
Today's
that off? I
Monday.
hear an echo, man.
Good.
How do
Well,
I
that's right.
turn
Today's
that off?
Monday.
I hear an echo, man. It's like the
Good.
computer is picking up what I'm saying because there's that delay. It's like the computer is picking up
Turn
what I'm saying
yourself
'cause
off
there's
in
that
Discord.
delay.
Hang up and come back in.
All right.
Turn yourself off in Discord. Hang up and come back in.
All right.
Turn yourself off in Discord. Hang up and come back in.
Just said it 3 times.
What, did you leave?
Just said it
Didn't
3 times.
sound like it.
Trying to get back in now.
What, Discord?
Yeah, it won't
Didn't
open
sound like it.
Discord for me. Get back in now.
What, Discord? You're in Discord. That's why you're still
I
talking.
can't see the page though.
You're in Discord. That's why you're still talking.
The what? Page though.
So go to the little arrow up and right click on Discord and close it.
I did that.
So go to the little arrow up and right click on Discord and close
hold
it.
on.
Alt Control Delete. Go to Discord and task. Alt Control Delete. Go to Discord and task.
Task manager. Dear screwed. Dear screwed. And task. Let's see. Double click. Here it comes. Oh, there we go. Double click. Here it comes. Nope, I still hear the echo. Let me see. Try to. Nope, I still hear the echo. Let me see.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's
Right
see what
out.
happened now.
Right out.
No delay.
Right
Oh,
out.
never mind. Spoke too soon.
Aha.
No delay.
Maybe because you got your volume turned up on YouTube. Aha. Maybe because you got your volume turned up on YouTube.
Mute. See
Or do you have YouTube going on your computer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, turn the volume down.
Just a regular live, like the. Oh. Oh. Yep, it's gone. I'm literally hearing what the computer has. You're right. Genius. All right, cool. Now that that's fixed. What's up?
So,
Did you watch my formula race? I did so good.
no, but I did watch you do a legend run for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble with that, but we're getting better. You know, about
Um,
about a second off of my group's pace, so I'm not real confident about going ahead and jumping right into a race just yet. But I
I'm
figured
on a Circuito de Jerez to test drive this track.
Perez, yeah, I gotta buy that one still. You don't want to start practicing Daytona? We could probably
Not
pop
yet.
into a couple of little things here.
I want to try this track. Let's see. Track looks pretty intense.
It used to be a Formula One track back in the day.
Yeah, there's 13 corners and a lot of them are pretty sharp.
Mm-hmm. Used to be only Formula One.
You told me this is the one kind of like Laguna, maybe. I think.
Hmm.
Now I need to do some racing today, right?
Yeah,
I need to get my rating up.
yeah. So I'm trying to work. Look at the formula, dude. Look at my iRate formula, bro.
What is it?
2019, baby.
That's very nice.
I'm still working on my license, but 3.6. I'm moving my way up today. And then I figured I'd take a little break and run the dirt and, kind of putz around a little bit.
I think I get my rating up in sports cars.
Mm,
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
mhm,
That's what I need to be doing. Oh shit, my sound's not working.
Hey, wipe
Duh.
your mouth.
Source.
Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I was just in a race of people take each other out and they start cursing each other out. There's not much I could do about that, right?
Oh, there's my sound.
Trying to do a little dirt road stuff with my cool truck.
Hold on, Ray. I gotta adjust this
Whatever.
audio. Chat. I need to put it more on chat. There we go. Say something.
Something, 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 something.
Still quiet.
Check, 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 check.
Audio, chat max. Another click up. Say something.
Something.
There we go.
Say something. Is that good? Is that good enough?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I only did it for you. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you get I know it's not your job, but did you get a chance to peek at the stream? How's it look? How's it sound?
Yeah, look good. It sounded good.
Cool. Awesome.
I seen you doing the Legends dirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said that. Hey.
I'll tear you up I'll tear you up on any dirt oval.
I think the oval tracks, you definitely got it. But, I mean, for where I'm at and knowing the formula, like, it's simple enough. Like I said, we're going to Jerez, and I know the track.
Yeah.
We there was Misano. First time we went to Misano, I knew that track already. Like, I have a big advantage in that field where it's sports car and formula car. The tracks are pretty much the same ones over and over again. You've been racing for a billion years.
Right.
And then you get into oval. I raced a lot of NASCAR stuff, but these, like, the dirt tracks in particular, you didn't find too many installments of on NASCAR Heat, for example. you know?
But Neo, I'm glad I was proud of Neo yesterday because he knows is older.
Yeah. No, I
No
mean,
matter which platform he
well,
went to.
he didn't race older with us, though, right? Or he did on the last
Yeah.
day. Yes. Yes. Let's see.
Ow. Spun out. Probably because of this feedback, yeah. I'm doing this track without the race line on.
Which one?
Oh, Circuit Jerez.
Alright. You may want to put something on that one. That's a real tight one that's not really built for the car that you're in. It was built more for open wheelers that can stop and turn on a dime, you know.
Not too bad. I'm starting to pick up the reference mark on the track.
I'm just giving you
cold tires again.
What I look at with the driving line. If you learn a little bit about, you know, what the track was actually made for, you're able to kind of understand the flow of it a little better. You understand that. So like, if it was designed for GT3, you know the corners are going to be a little more, you know, wider, longer.
Oh, this is after Daytona.
Yeah, I know. I'm still, you know, Daytona's good, but I'd like to be, all of us to be faster going into that too.
Yep.
And I don't think that we're all settled on a car just yet. I think the McLaren's a good option, but it's not fast.
Correct.
If we can throw a tune into the Porsche, which is fast, that makes it more stable so we can run it fast the whole time.
Well, I sent us the one for the Porsche, but that was called the Safe Endurance.
Right.
Oh, I was showing Corey, I was older. I was like, he's like, I don't know where to brake at. I was like, look at all these signs right here.
Oh,
it says
Corey
100 meter, 100 meter.
Corey
and then he's like,
with you guys to ACC as well?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He's like, I was like, yeah, you gotta use some references, man. I said, but on iRacing, there's like a patch of freaking concrete in the middle of the track here. I said, that's my reference.
Yep, me too.
I guess I did one lap so far. Nope. Oh, there's one lap. Okay. A lot of staying in third gear on this track, man. Third gear and fourth gear. Getting a fifth for a second. And a long straightaway might definitely be able to get in the fifth here. Maybe even sixth, I doubt it. Nope.
46.588. Just second fastest lap of the session.
Oh, this track flows nice.
Yeah.
Once you figure it out. Not setting the world on fire, but I think it flows nice.
Once again, you know, a lot of the formula cars come from kart racing. Kart racing is based on momentum, right? The things don't exactly take off like crazy. So that's what I'm saying. If you start paying, I mean, I know you do, but pay a little more attention to how and what the track was built for, and you'll have an upper hand as soon as you even, you know, first
Yeah, I
time
like
you
the
look
track because there is no chicanes, no bus stops. It flows very nice.
So a lot of like real long hanging corners, kind of.
Yeah, and second and third gear.
How about passing situations?
Oh, there's plenty of passing. You're passing people everywhere on this track. There's just, if you can get the turns just right, man, you can just get the grip down. You can definitely do some work at this track.
I'm looking forward to it. That's another real like historic kind of track, you know.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, you know, not only in real life, but I've been playing on Jerez in Mexico since Formula One 2011 or something. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like on this platform. You know,
It's awesome.
I can imagine. Everything's
You want me to stream it on Discord? Want to see it?
If you want. Give you a little shout out on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Discord. Bam.
Well, I'm screen sharing, so whatever's on my screen is going to come up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
There it is. Right there.
make sure you got nobody watching right now.
What up?
Corey in the house.
This is Jerez. Just look how nice and fluent this track is, right?
I'll be there in a minute. I'm in the time trial. I want to finish at least 2 more minutes of 3 more laps.
I think this is going to be a good race for us right here.
Official.
This is a track after Daytona.
We're broadcasting on YouTube, Corey, as we speak.
Let me see here. What's your YouTube?
It's my name, Ray Bodwin. Beaudioin.
Yeah, it's Ray. It's not Raymond.
It's Ray, right. That's what I go by. You guys know this.
I thought you should name the
Ray,
YouTube
oh.
KO RayBeast86 is what you should put your YouTube as.
Well, I got a lot
Shut your
of
mouth. How do you spell your last name?
Beaudioin.
You were just complaining about that the other day. People need to keep all their names the same.
No, that was more Neo, but I mean, I'm still in the realm. There's nothing I can
I
do
would make
about
another
iRacing
YouTube.
naming
I'd make
this,
another
dude.
YouTube though. That's your personal YouTube you're on.
Yeah, I know.
I'd make another
And there ain't a
YouTube.
whole lot on there. A couple of burnouts, the one I have my 350Z, a couple of my
You play
brothers'
music?
burnouts. Yeah, I play a lot of guitar, get in trouble for it all the time. It's not cool.
What is this garbage circle racing?
Hey, it was just a little break from the Formula Lights race that I did.
It looks kind of fun.
It's a lot. It's a lot of, you know. We have good driving technique. You've slid your GT3 out, you know. Imagine controlling that slide for the duration of the race, because you're sliding all the time on the dirt. I'm in another one right now with
I do dirt karting.
Pro 2-wheel drive truck, and it jumps and stuff. It's like Supercross for trucks.
Hey Corey, look at this track. We're gonna have to practice this on ACC right here.
I don't think Jerez is on AC.
Yeah, it is.
it?
So it's
No,
Hockenheim.
No, Hockenheimring is in Germany, dude. That's for a while. So for a while, they weren't allowed to run any variation of Nürburgring. So they came up with Hockenheimring, and then the Spielberg Ring, which is now Red Bull Ring, ended up taking permanent places on the Formula One season in place. Those 2 races took place of Nürburgring. And then after a while, Hockenheim kind of lost its flavor with the Formula One, but I do know that a lot of the DTM series and things like that stay on that track. It's very similar to how Red Bull Ring runs. But
I don't know this track, man.
Jerez is in Mexico.
I like this.
Completely different.
I love this track.
Ray, is that you playing the guitar?
Yep. Probably really awful.
You look like you should belong in that Brothers movie with,
47.7.
well, I've seen you before, but what's that movie? You look like Jesse James.
That's good.
That one movie.
Jesse James.
That's good.
That's good. He did get to hang out with Sandra Bullock for a while, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
Little rocker. Dude, no, you belong in Sons of Anarchy. That's what
Sons of Anarchy.
I've never heard that one before.
Bullshit, you probably hear that all the time.
Yeah.
You're like a mix of the Home Alone dude and
Wow.
the guy on Sons of
Never heard
Home
that.
Alone guy. Marv.
No, Macaulay Culkin.
Marv.
you are.
Hey, Marv.
I know this
not a
already.
bad thing.
People say the same
Not a
things
bad
over and over again. I had this one, I was supervisor of an apartment complex, and there was this one old woman there used to call me her George Clooney. That was literally first time.
You ain't no
I
George
know,
Clooney.
but that was like the only one that stands out to me because nobody said it before.
Mrs. Chester would be all over you if you look like George Clooney.
No.
No.
I don't know if that is something we need to talk about off the air, buddy.
Hey. Do you not have long hair anymore?
In wintertime I grow it out, so it's probably like middle of my neck right now. Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
summertime I buzz it down and make it short. But I always wear a hat anyway, so it kind of don't matter.
Right. Yeah, I had mine all the way down to my butt cheeks.
I never gone that long with it, but I did have, like, when I first started my job here 14 years ago, whatever it was, I came in, I was actively training and fighting. I was ripped. I had tattoos all over. My hair was down to my shoulder blades. I just looked like a freak, you know? But then I start talking, and most of the time I don't sound like an idiot, so that helps.
Right.
But yeah, did you find it on YouTube, Corey?
Yeah, I subbed, yeah.
How's it look? How's it sound?
Looks good. Looks
Great.
good.
Is it better?
It's fun out there.
Better than Twitch?
Yes.
Because you were saying that the quality is going to be better.
Yeah,
I thought
YouTube always did
I
better
thought
quality.
the quality was pretty good on Twitch, but I am noticing that YouTube don't take nearly as much out of my computer's usage that Twitch did. Like I'm running,
Yeah, see, I can watch it at 1080. Like, look at that, dude. That looks really good. A little grainy, but
well,
That's his bit rate. He can adjust that himself
Yeah,
in his
sure.
OBS.
we're more than half the way there with the addition to YouTube, so we're good to go.
a nice overlay and an intro, stream starting soon type thing, like what a Warrior does.
Well, I'm running on OBS right now, so
Dre, I can send you all my stuff. All you gotta do is change your name
Well,
on that on OBS.
we tried Race Labs and it just didn't work for me. Remember, V?
Nah, Race Time's just an overlay for like
Right.
input stuff.
Right.
This is just for starting screen, just for streaming.
Like
I can send you that
Neo
stuff.
has streams.
Yes, I
starting
can.
soon,
I can
so-
send you all my stuff where it says starting soon.
Oh, you're streaming, can't type that.
You gonna look at this track, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I got carried away, man. I haven't had an incident. I really like driving these trucks, man. They're so much fun. All right, leaving.
Hey,
this
I was
question
cloudy
now,
here.
I'm
I should have
sorry.
changed the weather.
You like these trucks too, B. You know what it's like.
Uh-huh.
And you know what's funny? The Traxxas paint job I have on it, I actually have this in 10 scale in my closet right now. I have a Rustler that I ripped apart, which was like
I got the same Rustler.
Okay.
Mine's gas though.
mine. See, here I couldn't be bothered with, getting yelled at by the neighbors and stuff. So, I went electric. But my electric, I've done a couple different variations of it, and it is fast. And my brother and I, we did, dirt racing with them, the jumps and all this kind of stuff. That's why I think I like the truck so much. All right, let's see. I'm on Discord watching.
Oh, I heard the beep and I just messed up.
Well, what'd you do that for? You were supposed to show me a track. You silly.
I was running good too.
Believe you. YouTube doesn't believe you either.
Uh,
Gotta make more coffee.
You're raised.
Being a lazy boy today. You've been staying in bed.
Just
all
look how
night.
wide this track is, man. I think that's would be a good track to race on.
This is like dang it, I can't think of the name. Well, let's see. It reminds me of Kyalami. like Snetterton, Donington.
Here's
Wow.
the only straightaway.
This part is like Spa. I wonder if this track was made to be run in reverse. You see how wide see how thin the curving was there and how wide it
Yeah.
is on the entry? It's like you can run this thing both directions.
Nice. Rip just messaged me. Where do I sign up for tonight's race? Right.
I mean, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we do have too much of a selection and people are getting confused.
No, we don't.
I know.
We don't.
I
People
know. It's
need
very
10
organized.
minutes to look at it, and you know. But a website's gonna fix all that anyways.
If they go to the website.
And there's one lap.
Nice track.
I think it is,
It's-
man. I
it's-
think this track is
like
flows very nice.
standard, like open wheel track, man. It's cool.
They should have
Lots
this in
and
Gran
lots of
Turismo.
runoff.
This would be a good race on Gran Turismo.
That reminds me of Catalunya. Like I feel like you're coming into a left and then the right going up the hill there. It flattens out. Oh, nasty crest there.
It's
huh?
no, it's right there every time.
It looks like it. You're on your fastest
And here, trying to get the run.
I don't know what. This reminds me of Spa, like Monza, but more Spa. Especially this corner. It's like going up the uphill when it goes into that chicane.
And then this is where it upsets the car right here too, coming out this turn. Or no, next
that
turn.
bump probably make it upset, and then
This turn. Like that elevation
crown,
change
yeah.
right here, usually.
boom. We're gonna like this track. We are gonna like this track. We gotta see how good it is to have two cars next to each other through some of these corners, man.
Right?
It's gonna be tricky. All these tracks are built so well. That's why they, stick around so long, man. Everybody, you can't deny it.
Man,
Can't deny it.
look at that time I just did. This is just my fastest time.
Stop talking.
By a whole
Keep
second and a
talking.
half.
You need to set the pace so when I get there, I know what I gotta beat.
And here's the turn right here. The weird elevation coming up.
Yeah. Goes up and then hill right there and comes back. Yeah, that's whack. Might have to soften up your dampening.
So, if your practice is at 7, are you guys gonna make the race tonight? Or are you just not gonna?
I'm not
Probably
gonna
not.
be able to be on GT for a while because with the load cells, I can only plug into PC
Oh,
now.
right. You really like those load cells?
I absolutely love them. And
Nice.
everybody consider these like the budget load cells,
They are, but they're still better than what you had.
but you feel like
What
you're
are they?
hitting.
The CCLMs?
You feel like yes,
Dude, those brand new are $250. Those aren't low budget.
I know, and I got it 115. Bro.
Yeah, they are low budget, Corey.
No, those are what you get for Thrustmaster, Brandon.
I know that I got 'em.
All the load cell that they offer, but it feels like I have a real brake pedal. It feels like you have like a fluid clutch, like
Right.
with the cylinder. The gas pedal feels like an electronic gas pedal. You know what I mean? It is springy, but it's the lightest spring, and it feels like it's an electronic input. I'd love to see this set inverted and feel how that feels like,
But you go get a Sim Magic pedal that is, like I
Yeah.
showed Ray, $1,000.
Well, you guys know my deal, man. Middle of the road
I know.
is just fine with me.
Yep.
And I think overall, I have a pretty nice setup, man. I'm really happy with it. got the
My truck
300
over here.
rather than, you know, the 248. I got the full cockpit rather than, you know, a desk chair and like I
I got the
decided to.
desk chair.
I know, but I'm saying I feel like it's just all come together really
I don't
nice.
know how you can deal with the bar in between your legs though. Like if you could fab something out of metal and make it
see,
so that it goes to the outsides.
now here's another thing that helps me is my imagination, right? If you're in a Formula car, you think of the cone on the front end of that car. Some grown man's legs are in that.
I know.
So,
Your knees shouldn't be together either.
well,
Oh,
depends on what series you're in, man. But I don't mind it. I really don't. I mean, the only time I really get an issue with it is like when I'm downshifting and I have to rev match. But I kind of learn to swing my foot a different way so that my leg doesn't bang into it. You know
well,
what I mean?
alright, I got one thing I've seen that I did different to my pedals. You see how yours are Allen keyed in the center? If you move your brake pedal up and to the left and use the last two holes on the right,
It's a less of a movement.
you can spread your feet just a touch more and keep
Oh,
your
you're
heels
saying
almost
move the
together
brake pedal
to
closer
the
to the
left.
gas pedal or away
No, no,
from
to
it
the close
to
away
the
from it.
clutch?
Yeah.
Here, I'll be back in a few.
All right, dude.
That's what I did with mine, and I moved it up so that it kind of laid back further.
See, and I feel like my foot would have to move further to the left, and I don't want that.
Well, I walk like a duck, so that's why I did it.
I have a wide foot as it is, so I kind of
Yeah.
use like the ball of my foot, and
Well,
then
yeah,
I
same.
pivot on that to, you know, throw my heel at the gas pedal.
And if you look at mine, since mine's all worn out now, the
I don't
shiny
even know what
part
setup
on
you got.
mine,
You've never shown anybody. You're so mysterious.
it's the same thing as what you got now.
No.
The same thing.
No. I mean, like how your setup is, where you're sitting and stuff. I know. I get
No,
it.
it's a freaking computer desk with a freaking chair.
So boring. Oh, there's another race in 20 minutes in the Formula Super Formula Lights series. C class. You should come and race here, dude. You'd have. Oh, are you C class yet?
No,
Oh, come
not racing formula.
on, B. We could crush it. I want to do like a knockout video with all the stuff we're involved in. From Gran Turismo and all the different series that we have, a little clip of each of them, iRacing and what we're all involved in here, you know? Like all, I think it would be cool as hell. Like knockouts made it here, 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 here. Like
You want to see Brian?
ever. I'm
That's 20 minutes away, man.
gonna enter into a
I'm
race.
gonna do that. I'm doing it now.
What? You can't even. You said you can't even get into race.
I can. See, Brian? MDOT iRacing Fixed
Oh,
Online Sports Car Championship.
it's
A class.
online sports class.
Why don't you
Yep,
click
I
on
see
it?
it because I don't have Sebring just yet. And Sebring doesn't come until later in the series for SimiCube, so I'm gonna have to buy Jerez next. Ja feel?
Yep.
You know my style.
There's another one that's NPR ranked 45 minutes, and that one's not fixed.
Or do you want? I don't want to open a lobby yet. I'm gonna do this Formula Lights race. Yeah. Okay. Register. I got my times down to like 36, 35. I did a 35.3 or something on Watkins Glen with the Super
I can do
Formula.
Nürburgring Grand Prix.
What's that? The
It's
Ringmeister
D.
one?
It's D class, but it's still ranked.
Ranked.
So my I rating will go up.
What's it called?
Oh, never mind. I ain't doing that. That's with the freaking Kia.
All right. I'm jumping into this practice session for this race.
Should just do the Ferrari at Charlotte.
The oval or the road course, or
Yep. There you go. Production car challenge. Oh, Wellington Park.
Toyota. Oh, at Alton.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good race, dude.
GR6.
That's a fun race. All right. Perform a love.
Go to Long Beach.
I gotta turn my.
I can go to the Ringmaster in Nordschleife with the MX-5. 3 laps.
That's gonna take you about a half an hour. I'd say no faster than 10 minutes a lap with the Mazda, you know?
Yep.
With you.
A lot of people in this Ferrari one. I know this track though. I know it in the Mazda. That's the Mazda. The Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Ferrari GT3 Challenge. Which is the class I really don't want to be in. What you doing, Anna? What you making? Why is Weston not? Oh, he's still in class? It's almost 1 o'clock. He passed me. Yeah, I don't agree with you, Digital. There's no such thing as Group A and Group B. Can't do that in Gran Turismo.
Crazy.
Why does Digital think that'll work?
I don't know.
I'll just hurry up and drag my rating
You
down to
gotta
Group
check
C
YouTube,
then.
See what I just did, man. Coming around the corner, the back end got slightly loose, and I barely touched the wheel, overcorrected. It slammed me into the wall. I made a 90-degree left turn. Crazy as big.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Gran Turismo and take my thing down to C so I can just be in the Group C class. What? Well, that's legitimately what people will do.
I hope not. I think we have better standards than that.
Hey.
Expect that our drivers have better standards than that. Like, you come from not the regular BS, so let's do not the regular BS. Let's have some serious racing happening, man.
Do anything to win. Okay. Oh my god. I thought I knew this track. I guess I don't. Glad it's time for the race. Even these people don't even know how to get out of the pits. Could be a right-hand turn. She should be okay. Yeah. Oh God. Should be a left-hand turn.
You're at Alton?
No, this is Charlotte.
Oh.
Not fixed. Ferrari.
Right. For some reason I was still thinking you're at Alton with the Toyota. I'm like, yeah, I'll tell you exactly when you need to hit the brakes from here. I can see that track. I raced a lot of that one, dude. That's where I got my first win in the 86.
Is it?
Yes, sir. And then I followed it up with my first Formula car win at the same track. I think it was the 1600 class. The track is cool. Very cool. Take your T24 out for a little trip too. You'll have a blast.
Well, yeah. This track's fun now. I don't know if I could race here with 25 auto Ferraris, so. Just put me 7th fastest.
New fast flat ticket.
fastest lap of the session. New fastest lap for you.
Gotta get something to eat. I'll be back.
Alright.
You got a slow car on the right. Wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You still have left grip out there. Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black. The estimated SOF is 1,865. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Oh, really?
Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on two cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Good luck. Enjoy.
Green flag, green flag. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Right side. Stay on the left. Still there, hold the line. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Not cool.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. We got damage on the front end. Looks like your car
What happened on that
You'll need to
exit?
go back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset
Someone
button
spin
and
out?
we'll come and get you. We've got damage on the back end. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Pit boxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. We can repair most of the
Man,
damage.
don't stay fucking say the what?
You'll still have minor wheel damage.
Well, that was a good idea, no?
What the fuck, man?
Gunther, I'm going to be pitting in, so be careful.
not cool at all. Can't afford a disqualification.
Oh, there goes my road. 7 minutes of repair, 6 minutes of optional repair. I don't understand why people be trying to go 3 wide in a turn, or even 2 wide if they can't hold their lane. That is what bothers me the most, is why try to make a move when you can't make it stick?
Dang. I even made a sandwich.
Or whoever the guy was, Scott, that was your fault, man. You caused that accident. It wasn't the Red Bull car.
You want a gold star or something?
No, I'm just saying. You said it was a Red Bull car. It wasn't. That was all on you. You turned me to the Red Bull car. Look, I think the Red Bull car people are, but on that turn, that was all on you, man.
opportunity.
That.
Hey,
Hey.
alright. Question. Daytona's a little tricky on tire wear and fuel. So I have tire at 4x, fuel at 5x. I'm running softs just to see how far the fuel lasts, you know, without crashing the river. The fuel on lap 7, we're at a quarter of a tank. And softs are about almost halfway.
So realistically, you should make it there.
You'll get me on this right, don't worry.
Should make it there. 8th lap. No question on fuel. You'll be hitting that. And then your softs are at halfway at 4 right
lap.
now?
A little under half at 4x. Yeah, which is crazy. Daytona's a really
yeah.
smooth track.
You're gonna have to bump that to like 6 or so and see if it keeps up with the, you know, that's if you plan on running mediums. I mean softs. If you're gonna.
I
end
want
up with
people
a
to
soft
run
and
medium.
only compound. Try to do
Yeah, I
it to
don't-
6 and see if you do, you know, if you can do a couple lap comparison and see if the
Because
fuel
I
is
don't want
matching
people
your
running
tire wear.
softs all,
No.
you know.
Biggest thing
Alright,
to
so-
do is crank up both of just a hair, you know. Now you can go.
Right. So typically we don't want softs to run out with fuel at the same time because then people will just run softs the whole race. Right.
So it running half fuel gives you the opportunity to run half stints though. You know, soft and then switch to soft again for a full tank of fuel. Where like if you had mediums you could run that full stint.
Oh, start everyone on half the tank.
You could do that. That would really throw the whole strategy off. But remember,
Well, we're
if you're
doing
saying
5
a half a tank, it gets you down to a quarter of tire, then I'm running the 8 laps. I'm not putting too much fuel in, and I'm running another 8 with softs on it.
Right.
So,
Not
I
really,
mean,
I
you
don't
could-
want that fuel.
right,
Yes.
you
But
could just,
I feel like it came on lap 8, which is perfect, I think,
Yeah.
for fuel.
well, that's good. So don't change your fuel wear.
So crank your tire wear up then.
Crank it up. Yeah, start at like 8 and see how that goes. You might melt the softs and end up with hards and mediums, you know?
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah.
Right.
And you know, the softs usually come in last. Okay, people
Yeah.
strategize
Yep.
their last hit with like, you know, 5 laps left. and
5
yeah,
laps, really push. Yeah.
perfect. All right. I think 6. All right, so I'm good on fuel then. Fuel X5 about lap 9. And yeah, people can fuel save, but then they're going to slow down a little bit, and you don't want to do that on this track.
Right. Well, that's, you know,
So-
up to them.
Yep.
But you're,
Okay.
you're creating, you have to have a good strategy coming into this. You can't just take these
Yeah.
races frivolously any longer. So that's
Yep.
good.
Isn't that crazy that softs aren't even halfway yet on lap 9?
It's, you know, we saw it a lot with the 4-4 fix series, man. You have ones where the fuel would be a disaster and the tires just wouldn't melt. Like Le Mans, my fuel was gone before my soft tires.
Right.
4-4 don't work there, you know, but in other tracks it was like you couldn't judge it, you couldn't use the same strategy. You gotta just keep putting in all the freaking time, collecting all the data, and I like the idea of having like a leak file so we have data stored, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I ran out literally of fuel right passing. I'm on AI right now. It ran out literally. I just switched to it. Literally at lap 9 going around that corner past the coming, where you come out of pit
Stay wide.
on
Come on.
Daytona Road. Literally. So I planned that perfect. I think lap 9 laps should be good for fuel. I feel like that not too many pits in an hour.
I know you're doing an endurance style race. Have you been able to figure out how many laps it should last? You can throw that right into Copilot.
I haven't. Yeah, I got too much to do today. I'll do that for the remaining.
It's simple as this, right? You tell Copilot, you need to run 3 to 5 laps, bro. Grab an average and say, hey, Copilot, I'm running an average of this. I'm planning this amount of time race. How many laps do you estimate it to be?
Yeah, 146. I'm just going to say 147 is my average.
And then I used to critique it after a question like that. I would say, all right, so now we're planning on having 2 to 3 pit stops. How much time would that race take? And just keep dialing it in more and more and more. I used to get pretty accurate,
Yeah, I kind of want pits to take longer on this. Make it more NASCAR feeling, you know what I mean?
Okay, so all you gotta do is slow it down, Put it on 3 where it's like painfully slow.
Yeah, I like that.
I left the whole Monday series with 7.
Yeah, I know.
Where it wasn't like, oh man, you're sitting there gritting your teeth, but you're like, it's kind of moving a little slower than I'd like.
Time for Vigo.
Yeah. Perfect. I like that. That's on the exit. Now let's change. All right.
Thank you.
Change events to let's go times 6 on softs just to see what that does on softs. And then that should fix that, and then people can use mediums or hards. I just need to figure this out.
As simple as like we just dialed in, man. You know your fuel is good, so dial in one thing, do the testing, and then go back and dial another thing. Like the more you do, the more difficult it's going to be if you do it all at once.
Right. You weren't patient enough.
Right.
See what one little effect has on it and go from there. It always worked better for me.
Yep. Perfect.
Hoping we get a little bit of a turnout tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm scared there might be too many, but we'll do a split and then just do what we did with the times.
Yeah.
Well, we can't.
I still have my controller and my PS4 is still hooked up, so I won't be able to race. But if you guys need, well, I'm going to be hosting iRacing tonight. Monday is still my day, so.
And I figured out my brake balance on the Ferrari. It's way faster around corners now.
There you go.
Way faster. I'm not sliding.
Dude, that's one thing I'll say. Doesn't matter what game, what sim you're racing in. Brake bias does so much more to the car, as well as traction control. When you got to think about a lot of the times you're using the transmission to go ahead and slow the car down. You don't think ABS is going to slow the transmission down, do you?
No.
It's traction control that does that. So those little adjustments are actually really huge, and they translate right across GT7, ACC, iRacing, in Formula 1, all of it. It all works. Brake bias.
Yep. You see my flyer?
I did not, man. I've been trying to fine-tune this YouTube, and I'm about to jump. I'm in the middle of a race right now, but first freaking lap,
fun.
Some guy took me out, and I've been in about 16 minutes worth of pit stops. So I might run like 4 laps total, but at least I didn't get disqualified.
Right. Oh, and I'm doing a 5-minute quali tonight, so people don't have enough time to try to strategize through.
That's one thing I actually forgot. We didn't put that. Oh man, it's the white flag. Come on. That's not cool. I sat in the pits from the first lap until the very last lap. I have 34 seconds left in here.
Dude, the Ferrari.
Repairs are nearly done.
I'm going back to my roots, Ferrari and Porsche this season.
There you go.
That back controller, I might as well, you know what I mean?
I did fill out registration just in case I do decide that I want to pop in there. But
I seen it.
I think it was the Porsche and the Ferrari for me as well.
Yep. I got to go back to my controller days, man.
Yeah.
When I was fucking super fast, you know, back in Vendetta days.
Yeah. I think what I'd do is like the first portion of the
That's it, go.
season, I'd go ahead and use the Ferrari, and then second half, if I can get myself more involved, then I can go ahead and start to use the Porsche and maybe do some damage, you know. But
Yeah.
we have to see how Evo comes along. ACC sounds like it's gonna fire up whether we like it or not, which I'm excited
Right.
about, man. I
I
will be
feel like
getting it on PC, and it's definitely a really good transition from GT7 to iRacing. You'll find both
Yeah.
drivers on there all the time.
I think Evo is gonna steal a lot of Gran Turismo players too.
I do too, but at the same
Because
time, man,
It's been out so long, and you don't
we've
have
seen
team racing on something.
something new comes out, and it's like, you know, it's the next big thing. People don't want to be, you know, worried about anything else, but then the diehards always go back to where the competition is, you know.
Right.
That's what always brought me back to GT7. I always liked playing Assetto more, but the competition wasn't at Assetto, it was at GT. I could have real good races there, you know.
Right.
People are drawn to that stuff, and that's what's really gonna, you can't judge that, I don't think, you know. You can kind of estimate what may happen, but I don't think you're gonna create those real die-hard players like right away that are just gonna be like, yeah, forget everything else. At least not right away.
Yep.
I'm not a game designer.
Right. So why do I brake better with brakes set to 2 in the front in the Ferrari
So
instead?
when you change your
There's
bias
the flag. It's over.
to the front or the rear, you're
schedule some
actually
testing. We'll get 'em
stabilizing
next
the
time.
opposite end of the car. So if you're adjusting the front, it's actually making the rear end more stable. So
Perfect. That's what I figured.
that
Okay.
reverts back to Brandon's rule, right? He used to tell us, if you're going toward the front, it's because you're oversteering. Your back end is coming out.
Yep.
If your back end's coming out on braking, move it toward the front. That's what he used to always tell us. So that's why you're literally transferring how the car is settling itself into the braking zone by changing the positioning, you know, the amount of pressure to one side of the car or the other.
I feel like that makes sense in the Ferrari too.
Well, I'm glad I'm here to try to explain it in a way that makes sense.
Well, I've never really played with it.
Right.
This is actually the first time I've changed brake balance.
Ferrari's a unique one in that sense too, because you really do feel a lot of the weight transfer. That car has an engine mounted in the rear of it, so it's like, you know, more prone to go ahead and push. Where a lot of cars, like even the Porsche, that's a rear mounted engine, but it tends to oversteer, which is, it makes no sense. You know, the Lamborghini kind of finds a middle ground, right? It doesn't push, it
Yeah.
doesn't oversteer, and the rear end doesn't come out too often. The front end doesn't slide too often.
Right.
Brake bias is a big one, dude. I'm telling you, keep messing with it because it translates right across to everywhere you go. I promise you. I really do. I make those adjustments to TC and brake bias and ABS more than I do messing with suspension on the car, and that's the next thing I go for, you know.
Right.
Oh, do GT4 at Watkins. Mercedes? Yeah, Mercedes got a cool paint job. It starts in 7 minutes. I don't know if that's enough.
Fuel is almost half. Softs are little above half still, which is crazy.
So it's just not a heavy tire wear kind of track, you know.
Yeah.
Where like Sebring, I imagine would destroy. Well, you don't have Sebring, but you're familiar with that track and how bumpy it is on the corners and all this. That one kicks the crap out of tires.
I think I'm gonna have to crank it up to 7.
Yeah.
Because we're on lap 4.
See, not for
Yeah,
nothing. I feel like you should do content like what you're doing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is how you test. This is how we do. Like the idea came from the blue flag video we've been talking about creating for 1 billion years now. You know, what
Right.
if we just laid down videos for our members to see exactly what we're talking about? And then I have another idea for like knockout, like just like a highlight video for everything that we're involved in, dude, on GT7 and what kind of cars we typically use, you know, from the GT3s to the Mazdas, the Formula cars, and then like go over to ACC and show some of that racing with our members, you know, the names above the heads on the screen.
Yeah.
And then shoot over to iRacing and let us give you clips like what we're involved in. Cause I do everything here, dude. There's, you know, dirt trucks where you're jumping over things. There's um oval dirt. What you saw, you said it's boring. Um Formula cars, you know what those are. And then sports cars is the, you know, anything from a Renault to, you know, GT3, you know, well, LMP. And then you got the oval, which is NASCAR, and like for me, it's little, you know, hometown NASCAR tracks. I wish they put Riverhead Raceway in here, man. That'd be cool. Wheeling comes here. The heck?
So my back rear's all right. So I'm over half. I'm about halfway back rear, 3/4 of the way. Lap 5 for soft.
All right, so
I don't know. I think crank it up one more. So
so check it out though.
because other cars might last longer.
Another thing that you can do with brake bars, if you're really wearing on a set of tires, move it away from those tires now. You know, if you
Oh
set
yeah.
it to the front too much and it's wearing out the backs, then deal with a little bit of a loose car and back it off the fronts just a little bit. You'll be saving the tires.
Right. Now, should I go ahead and crank it up to 7 then for wire tear, tire wear?
I know you, man. Yeah, if you feel like it's not where you want it to be, absolutely, man.
Because softs, we got a little over 1/4 of a tank of gas left, and my 2 fronts are half. My left back is half, and my right back is almost full. But I know other cars can handle, you know, differently than the front.
Right.
And we're almost, yeah, I kind of want to, yeah, we should. But will mediums last as long as the fuel, though? That's the question,
That's
too.
the other thing that you need to decide. Typically with GT7, it turns out that like half of the tire wear of the mediums is exactly full tire wear of the softs. And it doesn't seem like no matter where you set it, that doesn't change very much, you know?
So we're just trying to get people off softs.
Yeah, so basically you're just cranking up tire wear.
Yeah.
Making sure that they don't, you know, the optimal tire isn't the softs. It makes no sense to run 3 laps. That kind of stuff, you know? But at the same time, you don't want to do it to the point where the medium tires get destroyed before a tank of fuel, and strategy is just awful for the whole race.
Right. So I think we're safe here. I got a 1/4 tank of gas left, and we're over half on tire wear with softs.
Mint. So you're right at that point where it's like, do I change for tires, or can I run another, you know, stint of fuel on these tires? I think that's perfect.
All right, so test 2. Circling it. I could always pump fuel up 1 more to 6, so we do 6-6, and then for sure no one's going to try to run softs.
Too many 6s is bad luck.
Right. All right, let's change the 6-6. All right. We're gonna do a nice afternoon sunny race today.
Yeah, I would say that if you're messing with the actual rules and regs of the race, try not to be too hard on them learning that and learning new weather. You know, that's why ultimately I'm like, you know what? Let's have a straight up race for the last race on Monday. You know, but my whole thought going into that was I want to see if we can do like the 24-hour kind of weather in like 1 hour. And I thought it would have been interesting to really try to speed through it, where like that little scary point where you're like, change over to wets or do I stay where I'm at? Like,
Yeah, no, SimGrid, I did it perfect. I did late morning, clear, and then, you know, I had it at like ×8, right? And it was an hour and a half. And then and then it turned a little cloudy and then dark cloudy. And then by the time it was dark cloudy, it was nighttime. And then, but then I made the weather go back to clear, so the stars came out near the end of the race.
cool. Yeah, just enough to scare them.
Yeah.
If you remember, that's what I was trying to do at the beginning of the Monday series. I just never was able to really dial it in the way I wanted. So.
Right. Yep.
That's where it was like, man, it's staying nighttime the whole race. What'd you do? Like, I don't know.
Yep.
But we learn. Continue to learn. Right
All
now.
right, I think I got
What's that?
Oh shit. I think I got my settings. I should make it available to 16 people though.
Right
Oh
now,
no, I have to
I got my GT4 AMG on Watkins Glen. It's kind of awesome.
Nice.
Thing sounds like a monster, man. Awesome. Still want to get the Mustang for this, just to, you know, keep the legacy going.
Hey, that was your father's lack of efficient.
Right. Where can I set how many people are allowed to come in? I can't do that from here, damn it.
How many what?
People can come in the lobby. I accidentally have it set to 2, so no one would come in.
Oh, you have to change it back from,
I have to go back to the
yeah, I
main menu
think
and
you
go
have to do, reset the,
Yeah.
you know, the whole thing.
I think 5 refueling speed.
That's
Yeah,
what
we'll
you
do
said.
5.
8 or 9 laps for a half a tank or something?
No, I meant refueling pit speed.
Oh.
Pit.
Yeah,
5.
it won't be excruciating, but it'll be slow. It'll be noticeably slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then
Well,
like I said, dude, if that's what you're doing, like try to just make the whole series like that, so you don't have to keep. You can kind of click and drag all your settings and just change the track name and the lap number.
Yeah. Yep, so I'm doing overwrite, yes. Okay, I'm just calling it Monday. And then exit,
Why,
so
you're
I can go back.
changing the name? That hurts,
Well,
man.
my save name. My save name.
Shoot. I thought we was
Alright,
keeping
let's
it
go.
like the annual freaking Monday Sprint Championship series. I think that's cool.
Well, not sprint though, because they're endurance.
No, I know. I think we can just change it to like Monday Night Championship, you know? It was commonly referred to as that, you know, in most of the conversations anyhow, so if we were going to change it, I think that's a safe one.
Yep, and I'm not opening the lobby till 8.
Right.
Exactly at 8.
Hopefully,
And that gives people good minutes to get in, and we start at 8:15.
2, 1.
I have
Flat for you.
iracing starting at 7, so I'm hoping that, you know, people who still race GT7 can come do an hour, then go over and hang out with you guys too, you know?
Right, yeah.
We'll have to see though, because me on race days, I want to stay on what game I'm racing on, you know?
Yep.
And that's where I was kind of blowing it toward the end. I would spend all day on iRacing and then go ahead and switch over to GT with like 2 hours left, and it's like, yeah, that's not nearly enough practice.
Right. Yep.
I told Neo that yesterday. I'm like, dude, pick one and get really good at it. I'm like, you switching
Should I
back and
change?
forth, you know.
Right.
gonna
Should
be
I
very-
change? Should I change tire wear and fuel consumption so it's not the same as the race during quali, so people don't really know? It's their job to look at details.
I mean,
and
how, you know, I don't know. How in depth do you think the members are, man? You know, I mean,
change Joker, let it. You know, the upper guy. I always look at details when I
So
go.
do
You know,
I.
I'll leave.
that was
I'll
one
leave
thing
it.
that racing in like the GT championships taught me. Was like, you need to pay attention to this stuff. I used
Right.
to win races and then get disqualified because I didn't realize that although I pit like everybody else, I was mandated to change tire compound or something silly like that.
I
And
think
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna do a mandate. I think I'm gonna do a soft mandate because then they're forced to switch over to softs and then forced back in the pit before fuel runs out, or because that could be strategy too.
you could always tone it back and just make a no soft mandate. You know, that's an option for you too. You can just unclick softs. You can use racing hards and mediums only, and wets.
I know, but I already put the everything's allowed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Alright.
But I did put tire change requirement. I think I put 2B determined. Let me go check. Tire choice, fuel wear, and tire wear 2B. Oh, I put 2B determined. Ah. Well, I spent that much time. For this race, I'll let softs be on,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like, because weather is going to determine that as well.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even down to the time of day that you choose screws with your tire.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget that when you're testing, bro. If you're testing on a cloudy track, you're not going to get the right tire wear.
Yep. Mandatory tire change will be announced at the time of the race. So yeah, I am going to put mandatory soft so people have to experience that heavy tire wear.
There you go.
That's going to
and then they can kind of make a decision. They have to make an in-race decision on their strategy. That's a really cool idea, actually.
Perfect.
Really good.
Yeah, because if they use those right off the rip, then they're having to pit before their fuel's way up. You know what I mean?
At the same time, you could also say that you're showing them not to use the soft tires, but they do all have the same disadvantage off the jump.
Yep. So
kind
tire
of comes
type
down to who's willing to pit and who's not.
Required tire type. And that means change, right? Set this tire that must be used. This is used, and specific tire must be used at least once per race. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just click on which one you want them to mandate.
Yep. I'm gonna put knockout, Foreman, racing. Let's see that.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
3.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. Round. Good fit. Knockout Performance Racing 2025 GR3 Championship Round 1. It won't fit if I put Monday night.
No.
But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not trying, it's basically the same as yours.
It always made it easier for me because after a while I was able to write 24 MNC RD6. And that was the whole headline, you know what I mean? And like everybody got it. It was Monday Night Champion. It was year 24 Monday Night Championship round 6.
Yeah. Dude, this is awesome. This is gonna be a good one tonight, man. It's gonna be good.
You have some cool stuff set up
lead.
there, man. I like it.
Yep.
Definitely have some interesting.
I really hope. Oh man, no one's really talked. Oh, you're streaming right now, huh?
Yeah. It's about time I shut it down though, realistically, because I gotta start checking on some things. I had 8 views. That's nice. Nobody
Nice.